Hi y'all, just want to say thank you so much for the support that I got on my YouTube channel and my Instagram channel. You know, like I said, it was my first YouTube makeup / tutorial that I've done in front of the camera. Usually on my nail stuff, you know, I just do voiceovers, so I just want to say thank you very much for the positive feedback that you have given me. So today I decided that I would do a drugstore makeup tutorial / one brand. So I went to Ulta. They're having a great sale anyways. It's with the Loreal. It's buy one get one 50% off. So I said, why not? Let me show you what I got. So first of all, I got this Loreal, let's see if it focuses. This Loreal Infallible Demi Matte foundation. Pro Matte, I'm sorry. I have seen a lot of positive reviews on this on YouTube. A lot of people have used it, say it's like one of the best drugstore items. Been wanting to try it, but since I did just buy the Too Faced one, I was like, well, I'll just wait. But since you know, y'all asked for a drugstore tutorial, I might as well and do it. So I got this. I am in the color, let's see, Natural Beige 105. Then I got a Loreal True Match, not focusing, there you go, Loreal True Match Super-Blendable concealer in the color Fair Light N123. The one that was kind of one shade up seemed a little dark, so I went ahead and went a little bit lighter. But for my concealer, I like to go a little bit lighter, especially like under the eyes and stuff. So that's why I went ahead with this color. Then I went ahead and got a L'Oreal let's see why my camera isn't focusing, but it's, anyways, it's the L'Oreal Telescopic waterproof eyeliner. So in the last tutorial I did use the Urban Decay one, which I always use this, but I thought, oh, let me try and buy a prestige brand eyeliner and, you know, see how it works. In all honesty, I always come back to this. Always. I don't know why I switched. It's kind of, once you find something that works for you, you should probably keep it. But like I said, I wanted to try and like, oh, maybe get a prestige brand and that will help. But it's really hard to get the dark black that I want, and this one is really easy. Let me show you the tip of this one. It's really fine. And like I said, for me, focus camera, for me it's just a lot easier to apply than the other one from the Urban Decay. Then I said, well, I need eyeshadow, so I got this a L'Oreal eyeshadow in 817, and it's called So Over It. It has a gold, a deep plum, I guess black, and a white. So let's see how that goes. I've seen a lot of things where purples are good for brown eyes, and I have very dark brown eyes. So hopefully it'll look good on me. Then I got a True Match Super-Blendable blush in the shade Spiced Plum. I actually wanted a, I guess, more pinky redder blush, and this was kind of the darkest pinky blush I guess they had, so I went ahead and got it. Don't know how it's gonna look. Hopefully it comes out nice, but hey, you know, gotta work with what they have. Then this mascara is not brand new, it's pretty new. I used it in the last tutorial, and this one is the Loreal Voluminous Butterfly Intenza Waterproof Hydrofuge. Maybe that's waterproof in a different language, but mascara. So I mean, I guess it worked pretty good. I kind of just got it just to try it, but we'll go ahead and use this again. So, and then I bought a lipstick, and I couldn't decide what color I wanted to get, so I said, well, why not get something super bright? So I got this L'Oreal lipstick in the color True Red 315. It looks pretty intense. Let's swatch it. Let's see, can you see that? I actually thought it was gonna be a lot opaque. It looks kind of clear or sheerish, but oh well, let's, you know, just see how it works when we put it on. Then, so that's everything I got today at Ulta in the L'Oreal brand. So I guess let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. But before we start, I got a question on what soap I use, or what is my kind of face washing routine. So this is Purity from Philosophy. I haven't been using this for too long. I just bought it. I got my birthday rewards from Ulta, and this is, I think, $38, and I got $10 off, so that's kind of the only reason I bought it. But I will say that, I mean, it's pretty good for face wash. I don't really use exfoliators or anything for my face, so I mean, it's pretty good. So far so good. I notice when I wash my face and I come out of the shower, because that's when I usually wash my face, is coming out of the shower or in the shower, it looks really clean and my complexion looks really good. So I mean, so far so good. Plus I use it to wash my beauty blender slash Swissco sponge and my makeup brushes. Then to moisturize, so I have funny skin, you know, I'm kind of oily but not too oily, so I use this simple sensitive skin, because I kind of do have sensitive skin, protecting a light moisturizer, and it has SPF 15 in it, which is good, especially if you're going to be outside. So there's no harsh chemicals, anything like that, all natural. So I like this. It's usually when I moisturize. So my face is already washed and moisturized, and let's get into the tutorial. My face. Since this is a drugstore tutorial, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, this is what I used to use before I started using the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pure. For a drugstore brand, this works pretty good. Like, I used it all the time, and I believe it is $6. I bought mine at Target, and I think that's how much they were. So we're gonna go ahead and prime our face. And just spread it all over. I mean, especially where you have pores, forehead, but I mean, you can just put it all over your face, especially if you're oily. On the eyelids, just to help with everything. Alright, we are primed. Now we are going to go in with the Infallible Pro Matte. I'm sorry, I said Demi Matte earlier, but it's the Infallible Pro Matte foundation. And I haven't used this before, so I don't know what the consistency is, or anything. So we are trying it out for the first time. So I guess it's kind of a first impression tutorial. So let's see how it is. So this is what it kind of looks like coming out. Pretty creamy, I guess. It's not runny or anything like that. And we are just going to kind of do the same thing I did last time. Just put it all over my face. I didn't swatch this before I bought it, so I kind of guesstimated on what color I needed. So let's see if I picked the right color for my face. Because if I didn't, that would suck. And we're just gonna put it all over the face like last time. You could even put a little bit more, you know, under the neck to kind of blend everything together. And we're just gonna do that. So I have my Swissco Precision Blender. I believe it's $6 at Ulta, and it is damp. So what I mean by damp is I run it under cold water, squeeze it out. I do that about 2 or 3 times. Squeeze it, run it under and squeeze it. Then when I'm done with a towel, I will squeeze it in the towel. And so it is nice and puffy and ready to blend. So let's do this. So while my camera kind of turned off on me, my foundation dried, so I had to take this bottom base off and kind of reapply the foundation because it dried pretty quick. So I guess one thing is it dries really fast, so work fast with it. But let's continue where we left off, and we're just gonna blend and pat it. So I'm doing a patting motion instead of a swiping to kind of just get that makeup in there and kind of bring it down a little bit. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking this is a little yellow for me, but maybe once I put the concealer on, it'll brighten up my eyes a little bit. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below if you think this looks a little yellow. So I'm kind of getting dry patches right here because it dried pretty quickly. And you would think with the damp sponge it would kind of help it. But right now it is not. Just bring it down a little bit on my neck to kind of make it not, maybe I guess blend in a little bit better. Okay, so I think this is the best we're gonna get right now. So this is what it looks like. A little yellow for my taste, but I mean the finish is really nice. It's pretty dry. It doesn't feel too thick or anything, so I guess that's a good thing. Now we are going to do concealer. Let's see what this, oh, so it has a little, like, kind of reminds me of nail polish tip. It's not a sponge, so we're just gonna put it under your eyes. I like to bring mine back just to brighten that whole area up. So let's just do one eye for right now, just in case this one dries pretty fast too. And with the pointy tip of the sponge, we're just gonna pat, kind of the same motion. I thought this was gonna be a lot lighter, but it actually doesn't look that much different. I mean, I guess in the camera maybe a little bit, I might have to add a little bit more. Go ahead and put, well, I like to put mine on my eye instead of having to use a eyeshadow primer, but it's your preference. You can kind of do whatever you want. There are no rules in makeup. I mean, I guess there are, but you can kind of do whatever you want. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a second time. And same thing. I kind of feel the second application of it kind of makes it look a little bit brighter. I actually like it better than just the one layer. Can you tell the difference without it, with it? And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side off camera so I don't take up too much time, and I'll be right back. Since we are doing the drugstore tutorial, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my NYX I forgot what it's called, HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder, just to set the concealer under my eyes. I'm just gonna go ahead and, a lot of people I've seen on YouTube use a lot of finishing powder, but I like just to get enough to kind of set it. And you know, if there's extra, just take a brush and wipe it away. And that has setting powder. And let me do the other eye off camera. Time for a little bit of eyebrows. Since it's drugstore, I will be using my NYX micro brow pencil in chocolate. It has a very, 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 very fine, let's see if it'll focus, tip. And I'm just gonna kind of color them in. I'm not gonna go too crazy on the eyebrows right now. So basically, I like to do just little short strokes with the pencil kind of thing, just to fill it in a little bit, give it a little bit of color. And pencils for me are pretty easy. It's the cream, or I guess they're called like dip brows. They give me a little bit of trouble, but pencils are pretty easy. I guess I'll go ahead and do this one while we're on camera, since it is easy. If it was, whoops, if it was the creams and stuff, I would probably only do one on camera because they can give me some trouble. I'm just gonna color it in, follow your line. You know, you can make it a little bit thicker if you need to, but I just like to fill in where I've got it. And then when you're done with that, this has a spoolie at the end. All right, camera focus. And you just kind of go over it. If you want to lighten it, you can blend it. And just comb them so they kind of go one shape. Same thing with the other one. Just comb them down. And we have eyebrows that are a little bit darker than what they were before. So now it's eyeshadow time, and upon inspection, I was playing with them just to kind of see what they look like. So let's see. That's that using my finger, but if I use a brush with the same color, it is a very, very loose, and nothing shows. If you can see that, you probably can't. So what I'm going to do is use this Maybelline 24-hour Lock-It Tattoo as a base. It's kind of not sticky, it's a cream. I don't know if you can see that. It's cream, so I'm just gonna use my finger to kind of get a little bit. I'm gonna get a little bit on my finger, and then let me zoom you in a little bit. All right. There we go. And we're just gonna kind of pat it on there. Maybe that will help with the colors stain. All right, so I am not a pro, remember that, and I am just gonna do what I would normally kind of do if I did my own makeup. So just throwing that out there. Remember, I'm not a pro. So let's take this gold color that's in the little palette, and I'm gonna kind of put it all over. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty color. And with the Locket cream, it kind of helps it stand out a little bit and not look so, I guess, powdery, you would say. Alright. So there's one eye. Can you tell? A little bit of gold in there. Just gonna wipe off my brush. Oh, and I'm using an It Cosmetics brush from Ulta. It comes in a little pack of 5, and this is the shadow brush. Then we are gonna go in with this purplish shade, dark plum purple, and put that in, I guess, our crease. So let's see how this comes out. You just wanna, whoa, it's kind of dark. When I swatched it earlier, it definitely did not look this dark, but since I put that stuff on there, I guess it is helping it out. And we're just gonna blend, since it is a little dark. I had wiped my brush off a little bit. This definitely does not look purple at all. It kind of looks black. Blend, 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 just back and forth to make it not so dark. Bring it in, blend, 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 blend. So I guess we are going for a smoky eye this time. And I have very small eyes, like I said in my last video. So I kind of have to bring these crease colors up a little bit. To make my eyes look a little bit bigger. Clean up the sides. So I guess it doesn't look too bad. So we are going to go back with that gold shade and go over the purple / black that it's so dark and kind of just blend it out because it's pretty dark in the corners. I did not think it was going to be this dark, but that is what happens when you use something without trying it. I guess that's the point of this video, right? Alright. More with gold and just blending it the best we can. And I kind of think that's the best we're gonna get. I'm definitely not happy with it, but it is what it is, I guess. And then we're gonna go with, there is a white shade. There's a white shade and we're gonna go in the inner corner of that. Really didn't make a difference. No difference. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my other eye. I went ahead, I'm sorry I'm laughing because these eyeshadows are not very user friendly, but whatever, it is what it is. But I went ahead and did my other eye. It didn't come out any better. I really don't like how it looks, but we're gonna go ahead and continue on with this tutorial. I would not buy this again. Definitely not would buy that again. I might even take it back and get my money, but who knows. So next is eyeliner, which is one of my fortes. I guess you can kind of say liquid eyeliner. Like I said, this is the Loreal Telescopic. You can't really see it because of the gold writing, but Telescopic, waterproof. I usually always use waterproof eyeliner and mascara. That's just my personal preference, but I'm gonna go ahead and do another cat eye because, like I said, I have very small eyes, and even with just eyeliner, it's only opens up a little bit. So I really like to do a winged cat eye look. Probably not going to be too crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to zoom you in and we will do that right now. So kind of stay close to the lash line. And I am not a pro. Oopsie daisy. I am not a pro, so it definitely mess up sometimes, just like that. But we're just gonna bring it out and then bring it out and then bring it in. And most of the times my left eye, and I just messed it again, my left and right eye don't come out the same, but what can you do? Go all the way in. Just fix it. And if you mess up too much, you know, in the winged area, you can just take some concealer and clean up the lines, but it's not perfect. But oops, it's not even focusing. Why not, camera? All right, my camera decided not to focus. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and I will be right. All right, second eye done. Now it is mascara time. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. Usually I don't curl them because I always put on falsies, but we're just gonna go ahead and do straight mascara this time. So I'm gonna curl them just to give them a little bit of shape. And my eyelashes are very, very straight. So usually, even if I curl my lashes, they will go flat or straight, and they will not stay curled. So that is why I like to wear falsies, because it kind of makes them look curled most of the time. And then we are gonna, oops, forgot to show you what I'm using. We are going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Intenza waterproof mascara. This is what the applicator looks like. I don't know why my camera is not focusing, but okay, autofocus is not working right now, but it's just very different applicator. Kind of goes in like a triangular shape, and then it's very kind of narrow on that side. But And then apply the mascara. I usually do 2 coats, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do 1 coat right now, and I'll do the second coat and my other eye off camera, so I don't take too much time. But this is 1 coat. That is 1 coat. You can barely tell, but that's 1 coat of mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a second coat and then do my left eye, and I will be back. Everything else is done. Okay, so I guess it's a bronzer time. They really didn't have a bronzer besides like a dark color foundation. So I didn't want, a dark color powder, I'm sorry. I didn't want to buy another powder, so I'm going to go ahead and just use what I have, and which it is a drugstore. It is the NYC Sun in Bronze Powder in, let's see, Hampton Radiance. So we're going to go ahead and use that too, I guess, kind of bronze slash contour a little bit, see what we can get. And I will use, no, I don't want to use that one. Where's my little brush at? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my little it cosmetics brush that I used last time. I'm just gonna go ahead and swirl and kind of tap off the excess, and we're just gonna kind of concentrate the same thing and give us a little bit of color, because I kind of do feel like I look kind of plain Jane without any kind of bronze. Go ahead and just bronze it. If you want to add a little bit of color to your face, you can kind of just do it all over if you want. Just a little bit. It's not even that dark anyways that it'll make you look orangey or anything. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this side and everything, and I will come back. But bronzer is applied. I guess you can kind of see it gives it just a little bit of definition to the face, which I always feel like I need because I kind of have a round face, and so getting, you know, in that little section kind of makes it look slimmer. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the True Match blush, and we're just gonna go ahead and put that on the cheeks. Let's see how pink this is. It's not that pink. I mean, I guess it gives a little bit of color, but if you want darker, I guess you're just gonna have to do it a little bit more, do a few layers. I guess it gives it a little bit of difference. So it's, I guess, a little bit of color, but I wish it was a little bit darker. But you can kind of see it. It doesn't look too pale. But blush is done. Last but not least, I guess, we're gonna go in with a red liner, lip liner by NYX, and it is Plush Red, and I'm gonna just use it to line my lips real quick. And then go in with your lipstick, or my lipstick, in that red color. Just fill it in. Huh. Pleasantly surprised, it looks a little bit darker on the lips than the skin. Nah, I like it. Well, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I just thinking about the products that I use, but if I could buy anything over again, it will definitely be my go-to eyeliner, the Telescopic eyeliner, and probably it's a tie between the foundation and the lipstick. I actually like the way the lipstick feels. It's their color Riche, so I guess it's supposed to be creamy. This, I like it. I just didn't know you had to work with it really fast. So I would probably suggest, you know, area by area instead of putting it all over your face and trying to do that. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. I will have all the products linked down below. There are going to be a lot of Ulta links because that's where I bought mostly everything. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, go ahead and give this a thumbs up and subscribe to see more tutorials. So thank you again. And oh, PS, I want to apologize about my hair on the last video. It was super hot outside and humid, and I had a lot of frizzies going on, so I just want to apologize for that real quick. But yeah, like I said, thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.